Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Elden Ring Nightreign Overview trailer reaction. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun learning more about Elden Ring Nightreign, which is gonna be releasing in 28 days. Very, very hype indeed. I'm gonna be getting the game on launch day. And gonna be playing it with fellow Firekeepers as well, Callie. Gonna be playing it with my fellow friend Noir, who's also a fellow Firekeeper. So it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time at the end of the month. I can't wait, but yeah. I just can't wait to see what they have in store for us for this trailer. YouTube always changes their countdown. It used to be like really, it used to be really fun. Now it's like really serious. It's like, I feel like I'm in the cinema, like waiting for a movie to start. It's like with the orchestral music playing, like the hype, basically. All right, let's. About 2.5 minutes to go. Honestly, I want to see more of. The thing I'm not sure about Nightreign is its life cycle, as in like how many more, like, because they said that every session in Nightreign is gonna be unique, because the map is gonna be randomly generated every session. So I want to see how they do that. Are they gonna add like environmental dangers and effects like storms, blizzards, rain, whatever, to affect your session or whatever? So I want to see that. I want to see that in this trailer, because the only thing I'm not sure about is that we like players will eventually experience the same thing over and over again. So they're gonna have to find a way to make each session fresh while also like maintaining the surprise and like the uniqueness of each session, right? So yeah, I can't wait to see what they cooked up, Miyazaki and team. This game is not directed by Miyazaki. It's directed by I forgot his name, the director who worked on, was it Sekiro and Armored Core 6 or something? So he's one of the OG level designers for Dark Souls 1, I believe. So yeah, it's great to see Miyazaki giving his team it's great to see him giving his team the freedom to pursue any side projects as well. So that's great to see. It just makes the company great as a whole, because everyone now is like they get into a more leadership position, like more like director position, and they get to like direct like side projects. So great to see that. I cannot wait. Same, Callie. I cannot wait. "30 seconds. Here we go." Pretty hype, if you ask me. Just double checking again. I just want to make sure my voice is clear, and then you can also hear the video playing. So just want to double check. Are we okay? Affy, are we okay with the audio levels? Because here we go. Yes? Alright. Here we go. Peggy 16.
Peggy 16.
Oh, there you go. Ooh.
Elden Ring Nightreign is a co-op survival action game where you navigate a vast and dangerous field with other players. You must become one of the Night Farers.
Why is it in Arabic?
Taking on scores of vicious foes over the span of 3 days.
Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Part 1, Limveld.
Once a country that thrived thanks to the power of gods, Limveld is now nearing its end, gradually being eroded by the night that has saturated the land.
Right. Okay.
You will be deployed to Limbo to hunt the Night Lords as a level 1 character. In your current state, you won't stand a chance against that type of overwhelming power. You must gain the strength to survive by moving swiftly and skillfully. It's up to you to choose your route within the limited time you have before night falls.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen most of this in the. Oh, there's Guts' greatsword is back. Let's go.
Search for treasures, weapons, and items. Infiltrate bases guarded by soldiers to gather information from hidden operational maps.
Yeah, I've seen most of this in the network test.
Powerful enemies wandering the land and lurking in heavily infested fortresses to obtain equally powerful rewards.
Okay.
Whether you choose to move together or divide and conquer, your character's skills, playstyle, and traits should guide your priorities.
Okay.
The layout of Limbo will change each time you visit. With every expedition, bases...
Whoa, wait, what was that? What was that? Wait, hold on. What was that above the castle?
Sometimes your exploration may be interrupted by enemy ambushes. Or you may encounter unpredictable events, like sudden meteor strikes.
Oh, okay.
Even more dramatic changes can also appear, like erupting volcanic craters bubbling with lava, or dark forests shrouded with corruption that rots anyone who dares explore.
Oh shit, that's new. That's new.
Shifting world, you will face new choices as the battlefield evolves with each expedition.
What the fuck is that?
Use your skills.
What is that, dude?
Survive.
What the hell was that? Holy moly. Okay. Yeah. This is what I wanted to see, right? Like, the variations of things you can encounter in this game.
As darkness blankets Limveld, the night's tide will begin to cover the field,
Yep.
narrowing your range of traversal. And as night falls,
Yo, that's Duke's Dear Freya. That's Duke's Dear Freya from Dark Souls 2.
as various powerful enemies arrive, some of your allies may fall before their mighty
Oh yeah,
attacks.
Draconic Tree Sentinel. Yep.
Critically injured allies can rejoin the fight if you attack them using your skills and weapons. You can also rescue them from afar using tools like bows or magic.
Yeah, so basically you have to hit your
Use all the powers you have gathered.
yeah, that's straight up Duke's Dear Freya from Dark Souls 2. Okay, we get
8 Nightfarers assembled to defeat the Night Lord. Each Nightfarer possesses different weapons and unique passive abilities, skills, and ultimate arts.
right.
Wilder, a knight proficient in a wide range of melee weapons, can throw grappling hooks to pull enemies, or swiftly close distances. He can also launch explosive iron spikes that deal a powerful blow to any enemy. Guardian, a warrior equipped with a massive
I'm
shield,
probably gonna go with Wilder
excels in
first when I
defense.
play this game. Just a
Their
safe
sword
pick.
Whirlwind can lift enemies off their feet and deflect arrows. Their art, Wings of Salvation, repels approaching enemies and deploys a magic circle to save allies from dire situations.
Yeah, so Guardian's like the tank.
Archer who never misses a foe's weakness, controls enemies from a distance.
Oh, we have Legolas and Hawkeye here.
Greatly disrupting their poise and creating openings to exploit. His art Single Shot fires a supersonic arrow that pierces through every enemy and obstacle.
Oh shit, that's even better than Piercing Shot in the game.
A virtuous thief with quick reflexes, uses her cunning to confuse enemies. After attacking, she can use the skill Restage to reenact what just happened and deal damage again.
Yeah.
Her art Finale hides her and nearby allies from the enemy's view.
If you notice, actually, Duchess's dodge is the Bloodborne dodge. Like she dodges like to the side.
Raider, a seafarer who is resilient and unyielding in battle, doesn't flinch at minor attacks, and rampages through
Yeah,
enemies. His skill Retaliate
It is basically your brute,
Strikes back with
like
powerful blow. It
your
cannot be
your
interrupted
tank
by any
slash.
His art, Totem Stellar, summons a colossal gravestone that serves as an attack to dispel enemies, acts as a wall to block projectiles, and amplifies the strength of allies through its protective aura.
That's Loretta.
A wielder of ancient magic, collects the elemental attributes attached to enemies and allies to produce different types of powerful magic, such as lightning-based or fire-based spells. Her art, Soul Blood Song, can also brand foes with an archaic glyph of blood that allows allies to recover health and magic by attacking them. By mastering the style, skill, and ultimate arts of these Nightfarers, you may be able to survive and defeat the Night.
That other one, it's like Sekiro, like the Sekiro parry, like has a Sekiro parry.
The hidden round table hold serves as a base for Nightfarers preparing for battle in Limveld. Relics recovered from expeditions can enhance your abilities when equipped before deployment. Relics have a diverse assortment of effects, ranging from increasing stats to altering the performance of skills.
Yep.
Different relic combinations can alter your gameplay experience, so try out different approaches and see what suits you best for the journey ahead. In a corner of the back room, a small jar merchant operates a bazaar selling various goods. Once you accumulate the currency merc, earned as battle
Oh, we have a little pot friend
might be
though.
worth checking what's on
Oh,
sale.
that's cute.
Using the fitting mirror, you can unlock new costumes with merc and change your appearance.
Ah, yeah, we
These
have
outfits allow you to
different
change your Nightfarer's style to suit your taste.
yeah, different
Some
outfits as well.
costumes might even look familiar.
Oh shit, that wait, what wait, wait, that was, oh my god, they did it. They fucking did it,
Giving
dude.
you glimpses of who you once were.
Oh my god.
By recovering
that was such a nostalgia hit there.
blurred recollections. In these memories,
Oh shit.
conversations with other Nightfarers or residents of the Round Table Hold
Oh my god.
might reveal new objectives. Achieving these goals during adventures in Limveld will help unravel the past, revealing each Nightfarer's origins and purpose.
See, there's also lore in this, so I want to do this as
why
well.
they have come together at this round table
Yeah.
and why they fight.
There's also lore in this. It's probably gonna be good lore for Elden Ring in general. Oh my god, I just saw like
The Night Lords
we're gonna come back to that, but
waiting
let's
for
just,
players on the third day in Limveld. The Nightfarers are the only warriors remaining who can stop.
wait, hold on, was that Gaping Dragon? Wait, what the hell?
Total
Was
obliteration.
that Gaping Dragon?
Battling a Night Lord, a being that boasts overwhelming attack power and toughness, will be more challenging than anything faced in Limveld. However, there are ways to resist this threat. By carefully navigating Limveld, acquiring more powerful tools and weapons with attributes effective
Yeah,
against
this
the
looks like
Night Lord,
it's like a Gaping Dragon sort of thing.
and growing as a fighter through experience and observation.
Estelle,
Victory against the Night Lord will
Estelle.
be within reach.
Dragon,
Set forth on this thrilling
God,
and
Godric,
fast-paced adventure,
Godric.
filled
Wait,
with
that was
danger
new. That was
and
new.
achievement. Dare to stand together against the fool of night.
Okay. Okay, that was a very, very good. This is just an overview trailer, so they're just basically just like overviewing everything, but wow. That was a very, very good trailer right there. Oh my god. I gotta go rewind back and kind of like give my thoughts. What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I think that looked pretty hype. But yeah, I'm gonna reload this and OMG, Callie, I'm immediately going back to the, where is it? Where the hell is it? The outfits. We have Solaire on the right. We have the Faram set from Dark Souls 2 in the middle. And then we have a fucking Hunter set on the left from Bloodborne. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. You know how the narrator said some outfits might look familiar? Yeah, this looks familiar. So yeah, if you guys don't know, this this armor set in the middle is basically the poster boy armor set from Dark Souls 2. Like if you got Dark Souls 2 like the cover art, it's literally the guy in that game, like on the cover art, he is wearing this armor. It's called the Faram set, right? So this is a big one. Yep. Yeah, so he's wearing the Faram set. And then we got our boy, we got our boy Solaire back from the dead from Dark Souls 1. His outfit, at least. I'm not sure if that's actually him, but his outfit at least is back. Oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird seeing like Dark Souls armor in an Elden Ring game. I just want to point that out. It just feels so weird. Like that is literally from Dark Souls. Like 1-to-1 recreation from the Dark Souls series. Like that is Solaire of Estora's set right there. That is Solaire's armor set right there. Like identical. And just seeing that in Elden Ring is just like what? Like it threw me off guard. And then of course on the left we got is that the Hunter set from Bloodborne? It must be it's either Hunter set or the other one that has the pointed hat. God, that's the thing. I only know the Hunter set with the pointed hat, but I know there's like other sets which has the pointed hat as the headpiece. But man, this was such a surprise here, dude. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, maybe I should have expected it because they are bringing back bosses from Dark Souls, which we also saw in the trailer, which we'll also go back to in a moment. But man, this is such a hit of nostalgia here because you know, as a Souls fan, we've been playing Souls games for like ages, like ever since Demon Souls, and like just seeing the outfits here, it's just it honestly brings a tear to my eye. Like even from Bloodborne, are you kidding me? Like they could have just stuck with Dark Souls, but then they're like, no, let's actually bring because you know the Duchess character, she essentially has the Bloodborne dodge. So you know what that means? You can literally cosplay as a fucking hunter in this game. You can cosplay as a hunter from Bloodborne in this game. It's insane. I mean, look on the left here. That's a hunter set from Bloodborne. So you can literally cosplay as any character from the Soul series, the Bloodborne series. Heck, okay, maybe not Sekiro, because in that game, Sekiro, you only play as a wolf, like one character. But maybe we'll also see some elements from Sekiro as well. I mean, we did see that. We did see one of the characters. He had the Sekiro parry. Like he can like deflect attacks, right? Man, this was a great. This is just insane. Were you not just complimenting Miyazaki about how clever he is? Yeah. I mean, this just proves it, Callie. This just proves how this just proves how clever he is. He knows what people want. He definitely knows what people want, Callie, which is this. Yes, we want the ability to cosplay as our favorite character from the previous games. Oh, this brings a tear to my eye, honestly. Just seeing these like iconic armor sets again. Oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because hear me out, guys. Hear me out. If we have an armor set from the first game, the first Dark Souls game, and we have an armor set and then we get an armor set from Dark Souls 2, and then we get an armor set from Bloodborne, we are bound to get an armor set or like an outfit from Dark Souls 3, right? Oh my god, imagine Soul Cinder. Imagine Soul Cinder's armor set, and we can cosplay as him as well. Holy moly. So you now understand my pain. I want to play other games, then he does this. Ah. Oh shoot, then I'm sorry if I'm spoiling anything for you, Callie. I'm not sure like what games you have played and what games you have not played, but I'm speaking from a person who's played all the games, and oh shoot, I should have asked if you are okay with spoilers, because this game does contain spoilers for like from, you know, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I don't care about spoilers. Okay. All right. Thankfully, thank God for that. But yeah, I should have asked you about spoilers beforehand. I'm sorry, I didn't ask you beforehand. But yeah, man, this is, yeah. There's bound to be an outfit from Dark Souls 3 as well. It could be Soul Cinder. It could be. It has to be an iconic armor set. It's got to be Soul Cinder. It's got to be Soul Cinder, like the poster boy armor for Dark Souls 3. It's got to be that as well. Holy moly, this is insane. Okay, let's. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play the. I'm not gonna play the audio. I'm just gonna scrub through. So, one thing that caught my eye earlier in the trailer was the different weather effects, and yeah, I want to talk about this because what the hell is that? What is that? What is that above the above this ruined castle, huh? Miyazaki, what is that? That looks like a. That looks like what, a storm cloud or some kind of like storm cloud, like, yeah, it looks like a storm cloud. So basically, I don't know, like this will make it rain pretty heavily for this area. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just speculating at this point. But yeah, it looks cool. The trees also, they look like from Share the Earth tree. The trees, the assets, I mean. But okay, cool. And then we caught a glimpse of the we uh reminds me of gravity stones. Oh yes, it does, Callie, it does. Yeah, with the color scheme, I can see that. Good eye, good eye. And we can get. Oh, this is gonna be very fun. Like, imagine you're just going through your session, right, willy nilly, you know, just going through your session, and suddenly freaking Margit appears out of nowhere, or no, this is actually not Margit. Actually, this is Morgott, because he has the blade. Oh, so that means Morgott can literally just appear out of nowhere anytime in the freaking session and just like ambush you. that's that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to kind of like on the spot, like, oh shoot, I just got ambushed by Morgott. Let's take him down as a team. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, just keeps things fresh and on your toes. I really like this. I really like this. And then yeah, you got your and then you got your meteor showers as well that could like influence that can actually hit the ground and actually make a crater, which you can see here. It actually made a crater, and in the middle of the crater you can see there's a. I'm trying to get a better angle. Yeah, you can see in the middle of the crater there's like a boss. So it's definitely not Falling Star Beast. Okay, it may be Falling Star Beast, but it's got to be like a really, really hard boss if it came from outer space, right? Like, that's got to be like, okay, it can be either Falling Star Beast, Estelle, or like another boss that comes from like outer space, right? Or like, it's pulled from like a random selection of bosses, and like any random boss can actually appear in the crater. So, yeah. Yes, random tree sentinel is him now. Yeah. Hey, you thought a random tree sentinel is hard? Yeah. Why don't you? How about a random Morgott? Like just random Morgott, like just ambushes you every single time. But yeah, that's cool. we got meteor showers as well, so that that can impact the actual landscape of the map as well. That's pretty cool. Um, and then yeah, and then they go on to say this even more dramatic changes can also appear. Okay, from at first glance, right? If you ask me where this is from, I think they took this from like Mount Gelmir, because this looks like this pass looks really this pass looks familiar. Like this is what, yeah, they literally took a part of Mount Gelmir and put it into like the randomizer. It looks like, because yeah, this is all Mount Gelmir, definitely. And Volcano Manor potentially. Like the underside part, yeah, definitely looks like it. Um, yeah, with the fire prelates and all that. That's, yeah, fire prelate here. Yeah, that's really cool. Like erupting volcanoes, yeah, with craters with lava, and I'm assuming a lot of good loot inside as well. Um, and or dark forest shrouded with corruption. Okay, what do they mean by? What do they mean by corruption? I'm assuming. I'm assuming corruption. They mean like, you see how these enemies are like corrupted with something, so it's probably that. Um, but this new area though, like this is actually potentially a new area that they have come up with for Nightreign, because we didn't, I don't remember we getting an area like this in base Elden Ring, if I remember correctly. Uh, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Um, corruption. If I'm gonna guess, corruption is like maybe corruption is like a very very potent version of poison, or like, yeah, poison, or yeah, basically I think corruption is like toxic. It's like, you know how toxic is in Dark Souls, like you have normal poison and then you have toxic like takes your health down even more. So I think that's what corruption is. I might be wrong, but that's just, yeah, that, okay, yeah, that rots anyone who dares exploit. Okay, maybe corruption is this game's version of Scarlet Rot, like it replaces Scarlet Rot. So maybe it's that. Um, good point. Yeah, I'm just voicing out my thoughts here, Callie. I'm just like trying to piece together what they're saying. Yeah, it definitely looks like a, because Scarlet Rot is the same color, isn't it? Like it's the same shade of red, pinkish red. So yeah, I think they're just gonna rename Scarlet Rot to Corruption in this game. Looks like it. Okay. Face new choices as the battlefield evolves with each expedition. So yeah, if we play this, you can see that it's raining down magic. So that can also happen. Like you're just like exploring the world, and then and then magic just rains down. That's cool. That's awesome. And then what are these? What the flip are these? Like big spherical blue balls just like hovering in the world. Yeah, what are these? I actually have no idea. Maybe maybe I don't know if they're a hazard or they're actually like something that can help you, because it looks like you can actually go inside of them. Like this sphere, and this sphere is on the ground, so you can actually like potentially go inside them. So I don't know what happens if you go inside them. Maybe it's like it could range from anything. It could range from instant death to like maybe it hurts you, but maybe it gives you a buff. Like it's like a double-edged sword thing. It's like a risk reward thing. Like you go inside, it's like, okay, it might hurt you, but then it gives you like a good buff, right? So yeah, this is really interesting. The spheres here, uh, yeah, they look interesting. And then, oh, okay, yeah, Frenzy is back, ladies and gentlemen. Frenzy is back. Not surprised, but yeah, it's back. The the Eye of Sauron is back. You remember this tower? I think, what, in the base game, this tower was in, yeah, Frenzy, Madness. May chaos take the world, as Shaburi says in the main game. Um, yeah, this Eye of Sauron tower. This was in. Oh my god, I'm blanking out. Yeah, the Frenzy Tower, Callie. In the base game, this was in the Frenzy Village. In Liurnia. Yes. This was in Liurnia, I remember now. Yep. So it was in the Frenzy Village there. And they just like plopped it here and they're like, yep, deal with the madness, deal with the frenzy again. That's gonna be fun again. Yeah, Threats of the Night. Yeah. I wanna go to a specific boss. Yeah, now this boss, you see here right here, ladies and gentlemen, this boss. This is like pixel for pixel Duke's Dear Freya from Dark Souls 2. If you remember Duke's Dear Freya from Dark Souls 2, the spider boss, this is this is literally it. Like exactly the same boss from Dark Souls 2 with the double-sided head. Like so basically that boss in Dark Souls 2 you can hit so Duke's Dear Freya has like two heads, one on each side, like one here and one on the other side. So basically like it's like you can hit like either side to like damage the boss. So it's kind of like choosing like which side to hit depending on like what attacks it does. So okay. I don't know if they have added new movesets to Duke's Dear Freya, but if it plays exactly like how it did in Dark Souls 2, that's gonna be really fun and really nostalgic callback to the boss. This attack that Freya is doing, which is the web beam. Did she do that in Dark Souls 2? I'm trying to remember her fight. I think she did. I think she does have this in Dark Souls 2, but it's less like potent, but maybe here it's like more damaging. And don't forget, we also saw Nameless King from Dark Souls 3 in the announcement trailer, in the reveal trailer. So yeah, there's gonna be bosses from all the Souls games, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. Now that I think about it, they included Bloodborne's Hunter set. I'm thinking, hey, I mean, I think there's a reason why they're not showing much of the bosses in this trailer, because knowing Miyazaki, he wants to save the big surprises for like in the game, like for us to like experience it live, like live reaction in the game. Just like how he hid like the underground section of Elden Ring for like us to like explore and find out by ourselves. He is not revealing like every single boss in this trailer, which, you know, for good reason, right? You want to save the surprises for the people. It's like, oh, like you want to keep people guessing and on just like, oh, what kind of bosses would they bring in from all the Souls games, right? Is it all the bosses? Is it just like a specific subset of bosses? Who knows? Like we got Nameless King and Duke's Dear Freya here, like from the first game. Like they could bring in Gwyn for like God who knows, like they could bring in Gwyn and Ornstein and Smo for what I care, right? Like like that would be hype. But then if they were gonna bring them back, they were not gonna show it in this trailer, because again, they want to save the surprise, right? So yeah, and then yeah, we have cameo from Draconic Tree Sentinel. Oh, what an asshole this guy is. Glad to see you that you're back, buddy. Duke's Dear Freya again, fighting in some sort of forest. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and the Nightfarers. So we have Wilder, Guardian, RNI, Duchess, Raider, Recluse, and Executor. Okay. I just want to comment on Executor's outfit here. White hair in an Eastern style armor. Yeah, this is meant to be Sekiro's class. Like this is meant to be Sekiro's character. It may not be Wolf, but as you saw later in the trailer, like this character has the Sekiro deflect, as in like it can actually deflect moves from bosses, and and like build up their stagger meter. So so yeah, literally this game has a character for everyone. Like if you're a fan of Bloodborne, you go with Duchess. You're a fan of Sekiro, you go with Executor. You're a fan of just like dodge rolling and attacking, go with Wilder. You're a fan of bows, you go with Iron Eye. You're a fan of being a tank, you go for Guardian. If you're a fan of being like the tank and the damage dealer, you go with the Brute, right? And if you're a fan of magic, you go with Sorcerer. See, literally a character for everyone in this game. And I believe they mentioned they're gonna be adding more characters in the future as part of DLC. So this is not the final roster of characters. There's definitely gonna be more here in the future. Yep, pick your skill, pick your poison. Yeah, literally pick your poison. Like you wanna cosplay as a hunter? There you go. You wanna cosplay as wolf? There you go. You wanna cosplay as a Souls character like Solaire or Faram set from Dark Souls 2? Hmm. That makes me wonder, like, which of these characters would actually the Solaire set and the Faram set be on? I think it's probably Wilder, because Wilder is like the base character, like a Dark Souls-esque character. It's like the dodge roll attack thing. So it's probably this character, and then the hunter, like the hunter set for Bloodborne is probably on Duchess. And then, oh my god, that just reminds me. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine that they have like they have an outfit, like they have Sekiro's like Wolf's outfit for Executor? That's gonna be insane. Like you can actually cosplay as Wolf from Sekiro. Like have his like red red outfit. Man, that's gonna be sick if they actually include that. Okay, let's move forward a bit. Yeah, these are all the characters. So reason I'm skipping is because I watch a lot of the network tests that a lot of people are playing, so I kind of know what each character does already. So yeah, the Guardian can like go up in the sky, like go up, like fly high in the sky, and then like just smash down, which is insane. Uh, and then you have Iron Eye, which is basically Legolas and Hawkeye, literally. Yes, I bet they'll drop more skins after release. Yeah, exactly, Callie. It's not the end. They're gonna be adding more. Um, there's one more frame I want to analyze here, which is, oh yeah, I think it's the final bosses that. Oh, okay, there's a Loretta cameo. Hello, Loretta. I literally just fought you. I literally just fought Loretta as part of my Rune Level 1 challenge run. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be continuing that tomorrow. My RL1 challenge on Elden Ring. So, stay tuned for that if you're interested. So, yeah, Callie, I'm doing an RL1 challenge on Elden Ring. And I just beat Loretta in my last session. So, I'm doing more of that tomorrow. So, you're more than welcome to join and watch me suffer against Melania. Yes. I'm at Melania now. So I'm gonna be aiming to beat Melania RL1 next time. My only fear is if they add a paywall to upgrades for characters and such. Yeah, that is also something I fear as well, but knowing FromSoft, they wouldn't do that. I think they would just give it to you for free through updates. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. But yeah. Yeah, knowing FromSoft, I don't think they will like charge you for additional like outfits and additional DLs, or like additional skills or something, characters and such. They did mention DLC though, Callie. So I think what will happen is DLC, they will like you'll pay like a fixed price, so like $30. It could be like $20, $30, but then for that fixed price, you get access to all of future updates for the game. So it might be like that. The worst case scenario is like they go down like the MTX route, where like each item has a price tied to it. No, that would be the worst case scenario. But knowing From Software, I think they're gonna do it like Shadow Year Tree. It's a fixed price, but then you get access to like everything that comes after the base game, after base Nightreign comes out. Yeah, fingers crossed. They stick to that plan. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out. So look, the Executor. Look at that. That is literally Sekiro's deflect. Literally. So yeah, if you're a fan of Sekiro and you're really good at deflecting, choose this class. It's gonna suit you for sure. And then there is this character who we don't know yet. Like we don't know what her name is yet. Um, we don't know what she can do, but they did tease her on social media. So yeah, I think we're gonna be finding out more about her in the coming weeks up to release. So yeah, and then we have the roundtable hold and such and such. Uh, yeah. Before I go on to the final bosses, ad break is about to start, so I'll see you back after the ads. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you so much for sticking by and supporting. All right. I think we don't have much more longer to go for this breakdown. I just want to talk a bit more about, Yeah. The so we have a store here. So okay, so it looks like we can buy like so we have this pot friendo. I I I I'm wondering if this pot friendo is Jarberg from is the jar guy, the potentate guy from Jarberg in the base game. I wonder if he's back. I wonder if this is him. Um, so yeah, it looks like the small jar bazaar. I just I just noticed what the shop is called, the small jar bazaar. That's really really cute. Um, and then he even draws a picture of himself or itself. That that is so cute. Oh my god. But yeah, so yeah, it looks like we can buy like goblets, which enables a new relic, right? Which I think it adds like an extra relic slot for your character. I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like. And then yes, you can buy emotes. You can buy emotes with your merc. So merc is the currency that you earn after each session, right? It's kind of like your currency for this game. So so the more merc you earn, the more things you can buy. So like for like example gestures and um, goods and various goods that can help you on your journey. Oh, we get peek into the lore. Yes, we also get a peek into the lore as well. Like if you get like certain items from the we get certain items from the good shop, like the bazaar, and we read the item descriptions. There's gonna be some lore in that. Can't wait for that. Uh, yeah, this guy just draws a picture of himself. Look at it. Look at it. So cute. Well, let me just look at that. Look at that. So cute, man. And then yes, this is where you can change your garb, as they call it in this game. Change your outfit, your garb. So you know, like for example, like Wilder, you have Wilder, the default, and then you have Dawn, then you have Darkness, right? Um, hold on. That Dawn looks a bit familiar. I might be. At first, I thought it was from a Dark Souls set armor, but no, that's just another like skin for Wilder. Um, but yeah, you can earn like various garbs outfits as well for each of your characters. Um, I love the downtime cutscenes for the characters. Yeah. I think they play it somewhere. Yeah, you can unlock new costumes with Merc and change your appearance. So like these will definitely be purchasable with your Merc, your in-game currency. Um, and then they cycle. Yeah, they cycle through Guardian, Recluse. And yeah, like you have cutscenes where like just the characters are just like you know just like their animation, like their idle animation. Like so, like for example, the sorcerer is just like reading a book, you know, gaining some knowledge, right? And then you have and then you have Wilder, which is like sharpening his sword. It's really, I would say like the cutscenes for each character is like really, it's really it tells a lot about the character without saying much, right? Because you can tell like okay, Wilder cares about his weapon a lot. The sorcerer cares about gaining knowledge, like reading books, right? Gaining knowledge. The guardian, well, he's a guardian. He just stands there and guards the round table hold, right? And then uh yeah, they just show like these three examples as an example. But yeah, it's just it's just so cool, and you can actually talk to them. So they actually have they will actually have they will actually have voices as well. So it's gonna be interesting to hear their voices as well when they talk. And the tank drinks. The tank drinks. Wait, did I miss it? Where is it? And of course, we're back at the familiar site, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh yeah. So okay. So here you can see the Duchess. So she it looks like she likes writing, right? She likes writing stuff. That's her hobby. And then uh, where is the cutscene where the tank? Oh yeah, here you go. Okay, so by recovering fragments of lost memory, you can fill in the blanks of your Nightfare's blurred recollections. Oh, it's like Dark Souls 2, where you have to collect like memories of giants. Um, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like Dark Souls 2, where you have to collect the giant memories, and when you collect those memories, you can like go into the memory and like relive the past. So it's kind of the same thing here in this game, where you kind of have to collect these fragments, like memory fragments, and then you can like look back at what happened and piece together the lore. So yeah, hey, at least the multiplayer has lore, right? Like that's also another thing you can like go for in this game, is just to collect all the lore that's available in the game, or like the certain side objectives that you get from the characters. Yeah, conversation with other Nightfarers or residents of the Round Table Hold. They will tell you, might reveal a new objective, right? So yeah, it looks like if you talk to the NPCs, like if you talk to the Nightfarers in Round Table Hold, they will actually give you objectives for your next session, like your future sessions. Like, okay, like if you talk to this NPC for like this long, and then all of a sudden they will give you like, okay, I actually have a memory fragment like right here, like in the thing. Um, so yeah, I like that you can do that together. Or yes. So if for those of you who don't know, Nightreign, you can play it as solo. You can play it solo, or you can play it with three people including yourself. So play it with two other people. Uh, I'm still not sure why they didn't include a two-player option, because honestly, I think duos are more popular than trios. Or people prefer to play in duos more than trios. But let's see if they add that in the game in the future, the ability to play with duos only. But yes, you can, if you're up for the challenge, or if you just want to collect if you just want to collect like memory fragments and piece together the lore, you can do that by yourself as well. So you don't need to like bother someone to help you if you want. Um, so yeah, yeah. It looks like these like yellow things are probably the memory fragments you have to collect, and you get these objectives by talking to the NPCs in Round Table Hold. So that is gonna be something very very exciting indeed. And then yeah, once you get the memory, it says objective achieved, and then you can go back to I'm assuming you can go back to Round Table Hold and kind of view the memory. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like Dark Souls 2 Memory of the Giants, and it's also kind of like um at the end of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, you kind of look when you beat Radon in the DLC, and then you walk to the center of the arena, and you interact with like Mikola's orb or something, and then you get to see a cutscene of their memory of his memory. It's kind of I think it's gonna be something like that. So yeah, that is cool. Oh yeah, so yeah, here you can see Iron Eye just like in his idle animation. He's just like like fixing his arrows, like sharpening his fixing his arrows and bow and stuff. So yeah, just their animation just tells you a lot. And then yeah, the the executor likes to paint stuff. You can see here. Oh, maybe he created some of the paintings that we came across in the base game. Who knows? But and then this NPC likes to what's it? Play an. I'm assuming that is an instrument. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a harp of some sort. So she likes to play the harp when she's just like idling. Um, where's the cutscene where they show the guy drinking? I must have missed it somewhere. Oh well. Anyway. All right. Going on to the final discussion point of the day, which is Night Lords, which is the actual bosses that you fight at the end of the 3 days of each session, right? So yeah, these bosses can range from anything from like this Cerebrus looking dude with like the 3 heads, right? Literally a dog/wolf with 3 heads that looks insane. This is the This boss is the only boss that was that people were allowed to fight in the network test, so they didn't want to spoil a lot of the game. So this was the only boss that people managed to beat. And then what else do we have here? We have this gaping dragon looking dude, or at least I think it's gaping dragon from Dark Souls 1, maybe. But I can definitely tell that they're going for that aesthetic, the gaping dragon aesthetic here. And then we have this. Oh my god! And then we have this Minotaur guy. If you guys don't know what a Minotaur is, it's basically like half human, half horse. So this is a Minotaur. This guy's half human, half horse. Look. Complete new boss, by the way. This is a complete new boss. So he's gonna have a complete new move set that we're gonna have to kind of memorize and adapt to. So yeah, and there's some new bosses in this game, right? It's not just gonna be all like recycled bosses. There's actually gonna be some new bosses who knows, they might be even harder than I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this, but they might be even harder than Melania or Radon. Even so, yeah, I think these bosses will be super tanky. Yeah, they look tanky. They must be tanky, actually, Callie, because, or actually may not. Like, if you're playing solo, then obviously their health bar will adjust to like just one player. But then if you're playing with 3 people in a session, then yes, I think they will have some sort of like adaptive health where like, okay, if it's 1 player, it's this amount. If it's 3 players, then they just like multiply it, or yeah, like put like a multiplier to the health so that at least it will be balanced out. But yeah, they do look super tanky though. Like they do look like they require a lot of coordination and hits to actually take them down, which is the aim of the game anyway. You need to collaborate, and you need to talk to your teammates and kind of coordinate your attacks properly. But yeah, look at this guy. This boss is like, I actually just noticed that's teeth. So this is his mouth, and then those are its legs, and then those are its wings. So this is like some sort of corrupted dragon almost. I feel like this used to be a dragon, but then it got corrupted by something, and it turned into this monstrosity. That's interesting. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Gonna be very fun fighting that when the game comes out. And yeah, we have Estelle as well. Estelle makes a return. I don't know if you have any new movesets, but he's back. And it looks like he's in some sort of church. Yeah, these are the seats, right? Yeah, this is a church. And this church actually looks new. I don't recognize this church at all in the base game or in the DLC, so this is definitely new. I might be wrong, but it definitely looks new to me. And then I believe this dragon is either Lanciax or Grand Sex. Either one. Either one. Like the model looks like Grand Sex or Lanciax, like the Great Dragon from Farum Azula. Or the great, yeah, like it's either the dragon from Farum Azula, or it's it's either Lanciax or Grand Sex. So so those dragons are returning in some capacity, and then we have Callie. We have your favorite boss of the game here. We have your favorite boss of the game here. Godric the Grafted makes a return, or Godefroy the Grafted, if you fought him, if you know what I mean. Now, color me surprised, but that is a new moveset right there from Godric. In the base game, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that attack. So Godric has some more things up his sleeves for Nightreign that we're gonna have to watch out for. That looks like, to me, that looks like aspects of the Crucible. Like he's actually using aspects of the Crucible moveset here. Like that might be like the tail swipe or something, but this is new. Godric didn't have this move in the base game, so they definitely added some new movesets to Godric. So if you think he's just a pushover, think again. Um, so yeah, that is 100%. That's 100% aspects of the Crucible tail swipe. I think that is a tail swipe. Yeah. So they've added aspects of the Crucible tail swipe to Godric. Ooh, interesting. Um, yeah, that's very interesting indeed. Uh, and then yeah, and then they just end off the trailer there. All right, yeah, I think I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's my reaction and analysis of the Elden Ring Nightreign Overview trailer. I think this is the last trailer that they're actually gonna be releasing before the game releases because it's just 28 days, right? So I think this is the uh, one of the last pieces of marketing they're gonna be rolling out. I think we're gonna have an official release trailer like maybe a week before the game releases, but yeah, as in terms of trailer and marketing goes, I think this is the second to last. This is the penultimate trailer that they're gonna be releasing, and then we can expect like a launch trailer a week before the game launches, and then that would be it. We have the game in our hands. So yeah, and I think that's gonna be it for this stream as well. Thank you so much, guys, to everyone who joined the stream, who joined today's stream, for me, who joined me for this reaction and analysis of Elden Ring Nightreign's overview trailer. I've really had fun just like breaking down what was in the trailer. I did gloss over a lot of things because I do know a lot of things already about the game. I'm just like, for this particular like analysis section, I just want to go over the things that I'm not sure about, or the things that are new, such as like like this, the meteor strike and all that. But yeah, it's been absolutely really fun reacting and analyzing this trailer with you, with everyone. Hope you enjoyed that, and I can't wait to play. I cannot wait to go into Elden Ring Nightreign and play with my friends. I can't wait to go jump in and play with my fellow firekeepers in chat, Kali included. Gonna and I believe our my stream team, the firekeepers, we are hosting a launch party for Elden Ring Nightreign, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna participate in that, so I'll see some of you fellow firekeepers in the future for that for that for that launch party of Elden Ring Nightreign. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm gonna be raiding out in a moment. If you're on YouTube, I'll see you next time. But if you're still on Twitch, we're gonna be raiding out in a moment. So yeah, let me